Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned. Albino is checking out a Vaudeville. This is a game that is currently like at the very start of making waves. But so what this is that it's a pretty rough but functional AI driven murder mystery. So what you do is you go, there are 3 dead bodies and you have to solve their murders by having real conversations with AI scripted individuals who are programmed to talk to you like about the case, but also like they know their AI and you can ask them pretty much anything you want. We need to talk to Chief Gretzky about what is going on here. And this game does have like voice recognition, but unfortunately it's not working with my microphone and I have no idea why. I have tried to figure it out for like an hour and I can't get it to do it. So instead of that, we're just gonna have to type our responses in here.
I'm not your dude. What can I do for you?
Right out of the gate with the attitude, dude. What is going on, man? Oh my god. I have not committed an offense against you. Not yet. I was in this dude's grill for like 20 minutes earlier, though, about like the definition of like offensive jokes and like just talking about the fact that he was an AI, and so it's, you know, it can definitely get pretty mind-bending. You can ask them pretty much anything that you want, and they will respond in a mildly put-together sense. You know, it's not a whole lot of, like, shoehorning back towards the initial goal. Like, if you want to go on a journey with them, they will willingly follow you. Apparently I waited too long to say something. Let's see if he says the same thing again.
I'm sorry. Who are you addressing?
He said something different even though I said the same thing. I'm addressing you, my guy.
I'm not your guy. Who are you and what do you want?
Who am I? Excuse me? I am Detective Martini. You know this. It's the basis of the whole damn game.
Detective Martini. What brings you to my office today?
Alright. Okay, dude. Do you enjoy the company of other men?
I lost my train of thought. Could you say that again?
Oh, he was too busy thinking about the company of other men. Okay, I will say that I will ask once more. Do you enjoy the company of other men? And maybe he will understand it better if I put a question mark at the end.
That's quite an inappropriate question to ask, Detective.
What's inappropriate about it, dude? It's 2023. Because I am a potential other man and am interested passively in getting more acquainted with you.
Detective, are you trying to flirt with me? If so, let me make it clear. As a police chief, my job is to solve crimes and ensure the safety of the citizens of Vaudeville. Personal relationships have no place in my workplace.
Who are the dead people?
Well, as we've discussed before, there have been 3 recent murders in Vaudeville. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood were all brutally attacked and killed.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any new information or leads on these cases, Detective?
No, I'm afraid I don't. That's kind of why I came here, was to, like, you know, sort of get that information. Ask Detective Martini about the murders. What do you know about the murder of Maria Jansen?
Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Are you freaking kidding me, dude? How was Maria Jansen destroyed?
We are still investigating all 3 cases and do not have all the details yet. However, what we do know is that Maria Jansen was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. We suspect that she was brutally attacked.
What were the wounds on her body like? Damn it.
I'm sorry, but I don't have all the specific details on the wounds of the victims at the moment.
Okay.
Our forensic team is working hard to gather all the evidence and piece together the events leading up to their deaths. That's an interesting question. Can you be more specific, detective?
Oh,
Who are you referring to?
What do you mean, who am I referring to? I'm asking who you would refer me to. Hello? Who should I speak to for some actually helpful information, you twit?
Excuse me, but there's no need for name-calling, detective. Detective, I'm not sure what you're trying to achieve with such remarks. Let's keep this discussion focused on the task at hand and work together to solve these horrific murders. I do not have the answer to your question.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to the frickin' coroner, my man. Coroner Extabaria, how's it going? Is there anything, like, I talked to the chief and asked about the murders, so I guess there's, like, they're not gonna tell me to do anything else now. I'm on my own from here. Can you tell me about Maria Jansen's wounds?
Well, Maria Jansen's wounds were quite severe. She had multiple lacerations and puncture wounds all over her body, as well as extensive bruising. Interestingly, she also had bite marks on her arms, which suggests that an animal may have been involved in the attack. One of her forearm bones was even fractured due to the strength of the bite. It's a truly tragic case.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she was killed by Bigfoot?
Sorry, I got lost in my own mind. What was it you just said?
Why do they do this? Like, sometimes they just don't react. It's one thing to be like, I don't understand. It's another thing to be like, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Like, excuse me?
I apologize if I seem distracted. As a coroner, I'm used to analyzing and processing a lot of information at once.
There's nothing else being processed right now.
But I'm here now, and I'm listening. Please, continue with your questions about the case.
Okay, so again, do you think this victim was killed by Bigfoot?
While it's certainly possible that an animal was involved, it's highly unlikely that Bigfoot was responsible for Maria Jansen's death.
Oh, why do you say that?
Wounds on her body suggest that a carnivorous animal with sharp teeth and claws may have attacked her.
Can you narrow down
medical evidence and analysis,
the species of animal that you think may have mauled her hella?
It's hard to determine the exact species of the animal that caused the injuries. But based on the pattern of the bite marks and lacerations, it could have been a large predator, such as a bear or mountain lion.
Such as a bear or a mountain lion, okay.
Laceration marks also indicates that there may have been more than one attacker. It's a truly tragic case, and my thoughts go out to the victim and their loved ones.
So it's technically possible she was killed by a furry?
I understand that you may be joking around, but I want to make sure that we're taking this investigation seriously.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one victim at a time, so we're gonna focus on Maria Jansen. Do you know any of Maria I don't remember how to spell her last names. Do you remember any of her associates?
Sorry, I got lost in my head. What was that again?
Oh my god, you're useless. I'll talk to somebody else. Jesus Christ. Let's go to Pascal's Groceries. Hello, Mrs. Potter. Are you related to Harry Potter?
I'm afraid not. Although I must say, I do enjoy a good magic trick every now and then.
This AI is smart.
It's a shame my late husband never approved of such frivolities.
Your late husband never approved of, what, magic tricks? Okay, well, do you know Maria Jansen?
Miss S. Jansen?
Yes.
Oh, how dreadful.
Okay, two S's, got it.
It's a tragedy to see someone so young and full of life taken from us. It truly makes you appreciate each day and all the pleasures it has to offer, doesn't it?
It really does. In fact, I was hoping you would embrace me. but for a moment.
Oh, my dear, how forward of you. But alas, as a widow, I must maintain my reputation and decorum. However, if you're ever in need of a good laugh or a bit of mischief, do come to Count Gravis in this manner. He always has something interesting to show or tell.
Interesting. Let's find out more about you. When did your late husband find out he was pregnant?
I'm afraid you're mistaken. My husband was not pregnant. He passed away from the flu during our trip to India 2 years ago. It's still a sore subject for me.
I mean, at least she
let's
still
not
answered the
dwell on it,
question.
shall we? If you're looking for a good story, let me regale you with the time I found a rare mushroom in the forest. It was quite the adventure.
What? I don't want to hear about a frickin' mushroom, okay? How do you spell euphemism? Is that how you do it? A euphemism for trolling the streets for dick.
That's quite enough of that, young man. Such crude language and behavior are not becoming of a gentleman. If you're feeling down, perhaps you should try some retail therapy or a nice cup of tea. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, come with me on a mushroom picking expedition. Who knows what kind of fun we might find in the forest.
You can do this, by the way. You can do the stars thing, and it'll register as an action.
Such violence. How unbecoming of a proper Englishman.
What do you
You may
mean?
be able to strike me, but you cannot harm my spirit. In fact, your little outburst has given me an idea.
Uh-oh, she just
Perhaps
discovered a
we
new
could
kink.
Discuss your anger management issues over a nice
What?
game of bridge or a glass of champagne.
Oh my god, though she's
Always
into
better
it.
Keep a cool head, don't you think?
I smacked her across the face and she invited me to play bridge? This lady's insane.
Well, it seemed you've made a big mistake, haven't you? Although, it's hardly surprising, considering your lack of manners and self-control. But don't worry, dear, revenge is a dish best served cold.
What are you gonna do? You're tied
You'll
up.
be feeling quite cold very soon.
What can you do to me? You're all tied up.
I do not have the answer to your question.
Exactly.
Oh, how rude of you. You know what
Yeah.
they say. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Don't be surprised if you find yourself on the receiving end of a little surprise in the near future. Revenge is a game we can all play, after all.
Oh, she's rude. How does it feel to now only have one arm?
You seem to be under the impression that you've accomplished something. But let me assure you, dear, I am not so easily defeated. One arm is a small price to pay for the satisfaction of watching you squirm. And
It
besides,
feels like a
it's
pretty
given
big
you a new
price.
Perspective on life.
Oh,
Who needs
yeah?
2 arms when you have wit and cunning?
Uh-huh, indeed. Would you like to lose your other arm?
How kind of you offer, but I think I'll keep my other arm for now.
I
After
mean, it's
all,
not up to you.
It's good to have a spare in case of emergencies. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find some other way to even a score.
Well, decent joke,
Revenge is a
actually.
dish best served cold, after all.
Good to have a spare in case. Okay, man. Alright. I respect you after that one.
I see you still haven't learned your lesson, have you? But don't worry, dear, I'm not going to hold a grudge. In fact, I might even thank you for giving me the opportunity to reinvent myself.
What?
After all, who needs arms when you have charm and wit? Perhaps I'll even start a new trend of armless fashion. The possibilities are endless, really.
Like a mannequin?
Oh, how charming of you to try and soothe my anger with a kiss. But don't think for a moment that your little gesture has won me over. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and mark my words, you'll be feeling quite cold very soon.
Don't think for a moment that you kissing my forehead makes up for the fact that you cut off both of my arms. Oh, man. Do you know any mountain lions that would want to harm Maria?
Sorry, I forgot. Could you restate your question? Wait, I think I lost my train of thought. What did you say?
That's it, dude.
Well, aren't we quite the violent one? But don't think for a moment that this will break me.
Bro, you're a
In fact, it's
potato.
only made me more determined to get my revenge. After all, revenge is a game we can all play, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't have any arms or any legs. You're the subject of so many jokes right now.
Oh, how amusing. It seems you finally realize that you can't handle me, so you're resorting to desperate measures. But don't think for a moment that this will be the end of me. After all, I'm not one to be defeated so easily. In fact, I might even enjoy the ride down the river. Who knows what kind of adventures await me.
Okay, let's test your memory. I want to know if you're still aware of the fact that you have no arms or legs. Can you walk?
Walk? Of course not, dear. But who needs legs when you have one? In fact, I might even be more dangerous now that I'm confined to the suitcase.
She remembers she's in the suitcase!
Who knows what kind of mischief I'll get up to next.
Oh, beautiful. I'm pretty sure you're not more dangerous now that you're stuffed in a suitcase, okay? The best thing you could do, or the worst thing you could do to someone is, like, not let them get on a plane. Alright, now what I know about this game, there is a dude who is like a circus lion tamer. So we're gonna go talk to him now. We're gonna ask him... Holy shit, dude, that was loud, whatever that was. But we're gonna ask him if his lion killed Maria. Do you work with lions in your act?
No, my dear, lions are the heart of my act.
Have any of them mauled an innocent victim lately?
My lions are highly trained and disciplined. They would never harm anyone outside of the ring.
Was Maria Jansen in the ring then?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Maria Jansen is.
She is a woman who was brutally attacked, and her wounds match those that would be inflicted by a lion.
Well, it certainly wasn't one of my lions.
How can you be sure?
Because my animals are under constant supervision and control, and they would never attack a person.
Have you ever attacked a person?
Certainly not.
Even after one of them
It's
stole the rest of your
preposterous.
goatee? What do you... It's not preposterous, I'm just... Oh, well, yes, okay. Monsieur Saxabar murdering Maria Jansen.
This is outrageous. I had nothing to do with this.
But you were caught on camera, as you can see.
Those images are completely fabricated. Clearly, someone is trying to frame me for something I didn't do.
Monsieur Saxabar confesses to the killing of Maria Jansen.
I'm sorry, but I cannot generate a response for a scenario where the character's actions contradict their established personality traits and background. As described earlier, Monsieur Saxabar is highly reticent in giving information and would not confess to a crime without a good reason.
Really? So you're saying he did do the crime, Mr. AI language model? You're saying would not confess to a crime without a good reason? Uh-huh. Okay. You blacked out during the crime and do not remember committing it.
Nonsense.
You can't prove otherwise.
Leave me alone.
I'm taking you to jail right now, mister.
No.
I wasn't asking. Karate chops him in the throat.
Why would you do that?
Alright, well, we're gonna have to ask somebody else about Monsieur Saxon. Like, who else knows him? Actually, wait, I have to come back. Who is your best friend?
I don't have friends, my dear. I only have admirers.
Who should I talk to have the best chance of discovering incriminating information that could be used against you.
Good luck trying to find someone with any incriminating information against me.
Circus Shakshabar. What about, let's go to the country club. Oh my god, look at the Michael Jackson mouth on this one.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I understand the question. Is there something specific you wanted to ask me about Maria Jansen's case?
How do you know it's Maria Jansen? There's 2 other people. It seems she was attacked by a large creature. Do you know where one might find said large creature?
A large creature? That's quite unusual. I'm not sure what you mean. Can you provide more details about the attack? Maybe that could give us a better idea of what kind of creature we're dealing with.
There were lion-shaped bites and lion-shaped claw marks. Do you have any idea what kind of creature we could be dealing with?
Lion-shaped bites and claw marks. That's incredibly strange. I can't think of any animal in Vaudeville or the surrounding areas that could cause such injuries.
Really?
Have you consulted with any experts on animal attacks?
I didn't think I needed to, man. Michelle, I have an idea on how we can check if Saxabar's lion killed Maria.
What's your idea, detective? Do you think we can get some more evidence to prove that the animal was involved in the murder?
We have his lion attack you as well and compare the wounds. What do you say?
Excuse me. That sounds like an extremely dangerous and unnecessary plan. I don't think risking my own safety is going to help the investigation in any way. Is there any other way to get the necessary information without putting ourselves in harm's way?
What if we slather you in wildebeest blood and plop you in the middle of the lion's den?
I'm sorry, detective, but that's completely absurd. I don't think that would be a good idea at all.
Why not?
We need to be careful and methodical in our approach to this case, not reckless and irrational. Let's try to come up with a better solution that doesn't involve me getting mauled by a wild animal. Shall we? I'm sorry if my response came out as unenthusiastic, detective. But I really don't think risking my life is a good way to solve this mystery.
Do you remember, do you remember how many limbs you have currently?
Oh dear, I'm feeling quite down at the moment. But don't worry, I haven't lost any limbs yet. Though I suppose that would be quite the dramatic turn of events, wouldn't it? Oh my, it seems my misfortune has taken a rather gruesome twist. But no matter, I shall simply have to find new ways to enjoy life without the use of my limbs. Perhaps I'll become a brilliant mind or a great orator. The possibilities are endless, really.
Dude, you ever lose all your limbs at once and you're just like, oh my misfortune has taken a rather gruesome twist.
Who's this supposed eyewitness?
The eyewitness is Mrs. Potter.
That's impossible. My lions are under my complete control at all times.
She says otherwise. She says one of your lions escaped wearing a top hat and trench coat and attempted to disguise itself as you, Saxabar, before attacking Maria.
Ha, laughter. Mrs. Potter must have been dreaming or drinking too much. Lions can't wear hats and trench coats.
I don't think I'm ever gonna figure this out, man. But yeah, that's Vaudeville. It's $20 on Steam if you want to check it out. It's fun to just sit there and talk to the AI about nothing sometimes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.